Howdy, this is Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Today we're going to do a Killer Sudoku at the expert level. I do this on my iPad. Alright, so let's go through the rules of Sudoku, the rules of Killer Sudoku, and then we'll get on and solving it. In Sudoku, there are 9 rows, 9 columns, and 9 boxes. In each of the rows, columns, and boxes, we need to have a unique number 1 through 9. Now, what we have in here is we have cages. So in these cages, we've got to have the number that adds up to the top left-hand corner of that cage. So in this case, these two cells have to add up to 9. These two cells have to add up to 7. Now, the one thing about that is that cage cannot have the same number. Now, for 9, it's pretty straightforward. It can't because it's got to be a 9 and an even. But say 6 here can't have a 3 and 3. Now, that wouldn't work in the box area, but in this case here, I could have 2 and 2 here, which would solve my Sudoku thing, but it's not allowed in the cage. Anyway, let's make a start. So I'll do the easy ones. 9, 8. Alright, the one thing I will say also is 1 through 9 added together is 45. Now that may come in handy, may not. We'll just have to wait and see. See here. Yes, that will come in handy. So in this column here, we've got a full cage, a full cage, a full cage, and a part cage which goes over by 1. So if I add 8 plus 10 is 18, plus 20 is 38. To get to 45, those two are going to add up to 7, which means to be 9 minus 7, that must be a 2. Okay, so 7 plus 20 minus 28, 38. So these two are going to add up to 7. Okay. 13, 8. Not a lot going for this puzzle at the moment. But we'll get there. 13 plus 10 is 23, plus 9 is 32. So these are going to add up to 13. Not helpful. Sometimes you get things like that. They might add up to 6. So this is 8 and 9 here, because that's the only numbers that can be in a 17, 8 and 9. So 7 here can be 1 and 6, or 3 and 4, because of 2 and 5 can't be. So 1 and 6, 3 and 4. This is going to be 1 and 5 because of the 2. So this could have been 2 and 4 or 1 and 5. So 1 and 5 here, which means this is 2 and 6. So if this is 2 and 6, this has got to be 3 and 4. And because this is 20, 1 can't be there, so 1 must be here because this is 1 and 5. What I'll also show you is 1 can't be here. The reason it can't be is because this is 20. So to get to, 30, to get to 45 is 15. So these two have to be 15, which is 8 and 7. 8 can't be here, so this is the 8, and this is the 7. Now, remember, this is 1 here. Because of the 2 and 6, this can't be 1 here. Because of this being 20, I can't have 1 and then 10 and 9, for example. 1 can't be here because this, so this is a 1 here. That means that 1's here, 1's here, 1 can't be here, so this is a 1, leaving this to be a 9. Alright, so what's interesting now is 9 comes down here, 9 comes up here, 9 can't be one of these two, so that's a 9 there, leaving this to be a 6 because it adds up to 15. Okay. So 1 and 5, 2 and 6. So because this is 2 and 6, I need an 8 and 7 here. Can't be anywhere in there because this is this. So these are 8 and 7, so this must be a 5. and that means I should be able, because I'm saying this is 2 and 6, this has got to be 3 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 is there, leaving this to be a 2 to add up to 9. That means that this is 3 and 4 as well. 8 and 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so now I can use my rule of 45, because 22 minus 5 is 17, plus 17 is 34. Is this right? Yep. So 17 plus 17 is 34, plus 6 is 40. To get to 45, that's got to be a 5, which means this has to be a 6. Alright. Remember, this is 8 and 9, because there's 9 here, this is going to be the 9, leaving this to be the 8. 9 can be here, well 9 can't be here, because that'd be 9 and 1, and there's a 1 there, so 9 is one of these two. This is 1 and 5. So this can be 2 or 3, or 1 and 4. And because of this here, this is 1 and 5, so this has got to be 2 and 3. Alright. 1, 6, so this is 3 and 5 here, which means that has to be a 2, this has to be a 3. So remember, this was 3 and 4, 3 can't be there, so this is going to be a 3 here, leaving that to be a 4. Three and 5 here, so 1, 2, 3, I need a 4, which can't be there because that'd be a 5, so this is a 4, meaning this has to be the 5, 3 and 5, 6, 7, so this is a 7, meaning this is a 2. And 7 there, 9 and 1. So 1 can't be here because that would add up to 10, which would make that a 12. So 1 and 8 here, which means that can't be an 8, so that's a 7, leaving this to be an 8. Interestingly enough, 9 and 4 are here, but 9 and 4 can't be here because if that was a 4, that'd have to be a 6, can't work. 9, 1, so this is 9 and 4, so that adds up to 13, so that's got to be a 3. Remember I said that this was 7, but I'll check it. 7 plus 3 is 10, 20, 41. 41 from 45 is 4, so that's a 4, and this is a 6. I need a 6 not to be here, so that's a 6 there. That adds up to 15. 15 from 22 is 7. 8, 1, 3 and 5. So 2, so this can either be, oh, it can't be, it can only be 1 and 9 here. Let me show you, because 3 and 7's out, 4 and 6 is out, 2 and 8's out. So this is 1 and 9, 9's there, so this is a 9, leaving this to be a 1. Alright, so 9 comes across here, 9 comes across here, 9 can't be here because of the 1, so this is a 9 here. 1. So 9, 3, 4, so this is 2 and 8, because of the 8 here, this has got to be an 8, leaving this to be a 2. The number here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 is there. 7 can't be here, can't be in this because that's already there, so that's got to be a 7, leaving this to be a 4 here. Now remember, this is 3 and 4 over here, so this has got to be the 4, and this is the 3. Okay, so this is 8 and 6 here, because it needs an 8. 8 can't be there, so that's an 8, leaving this to be a 6. And this is going to be 2 and 5. 2 can't be here, so that's a 2 there, leaving this to be a 5. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, can't do that. 4, 5, 6. So 6 can't be here, so 6 is here, leaving this to be a 3. 1, can't tell you, and the other numbers 5, can't tell you. 1 and 5, 1 and 5. Okay, so 8 is out, 7 and 6, so this is 9 and 4, right? So 8 can't be here, 8 can't be here, so that takes the 8 out. 6 and 7 means that 6 and 7 can't be here, and 6 and 7 plus there's a 6, 7 there. So this is going to be 9, 4. 9 can't be there, so this is a 9, leaving this to be the 4. Okay. Coming down here, this can't be 9 and 4, because that 9 there. Can't be 7 and 6, because that 7 there's 8. So this is an 8, leaving this to be a 5. 8 comes down here, 8 comes down here, 8 comes across here, 8 comes across here, so that's an 8 there. 9, 9, 9. Oh, so remember 9, so this is going to be a 9 here, leaving this to be a 4. By Sudoku, 9, 9, 9, 9, so that's a 9 there. Okay, remember this is 8 and 1 to finish off this row because of the 8. This has got to be the 8, leaving this to be the 1. This is 3 and 5 because of the 5 there. This has got to be a 5, leaving this to be a 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, meaning to add up to 9, and that has to be a 4. 4 comes across here, 4 comes across here, so that's a 4 there. Alright, so what else have we got? 3, 4 and 2. Main thing what I haven't got at the moment. So 1 can't be here. So 1 is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1 and 7 here. 1 and 7. That's 8. 2 and 3. Okay. Well, 1 can't be here because that'd be 1 and 8. So 1 is going to be here, here and here. So that means that 1 can't be here. So the only place 1 can go is there, which means this has got to be the 7. Alright. So 7 comes across here, 7 comes down here, 7 comes down here, so that's a 7. This is going to be 1 and 3. 3, because of the 1 there, this has got to be a 3, leaving this to be the 1. Alright, so 1 and 5. Still 2 and 6, because of the 6 there, this is a 6, leaving this to be a 2. 1, 2, 3, that's 11, so this has got to be a 5. 1, so 2 here somewhere, 2 can't be here, so that's 2, 6, so that's got to be the 7. Alright, so this is 1 and 5, because of the 5 there, this has got to be the 5. And the 1, remember this was 1 and 5 as well, 5 can't be there, so 1, leaving this to be the 5. Alright, so we've got 2 and 3, 3 can't be here, so this is a 3, leaving this to be the 2. Alright, so we did that puzzle in just over 13 and a half minutes. Quite enjoyed it. A bit worried at the start there wasn't anything that was coming out, but we saw some patterns and we got it solved. Thanks for joining me. Till next time, bye for now.